it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Minnesota's offense will get the first swing of the game. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Lindsey. Right on the money. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Let's it fly. Wide open downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The option look. He'll pitch it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often. And you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space. It's Turner. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turner. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. This offense has it with really good field position. Moore will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the option. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Touchdown, Oregon! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Lindsey. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They boot it away on fourth down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. On a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Got it in the middle. It's Hughes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Moore to the air. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary, 5-star defensive back, gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. He got it! They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Toledo was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Rockets performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Turner.
You see it so much in college football where they motion the running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He breaks a tackle. Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Stewart. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Fires left. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick your poison kind of player.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out the game.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Motion from the back. Moore to the air. Snagged out of the air. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown Ducks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. The Golden Gophers will keep this drive going.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Moore will throw. It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why, as a defense, you can stay in your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs to take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he is outstanding tackling people in the open field.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing...
He's taking the shot. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Benson.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
They go to the ground. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a crease. It's Whittington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the right. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Western Michigan is going to walk off the field there inside Waldo Stadium with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. On the ground, it's Turner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Got it set up on the outside. Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Off play action. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll go to the ground. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give on the inside.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.